Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat. Corn futures closed up 4 cents for the day yesterday as the Corn Belt is coming out of a week to 10 days of much above normal temperatures and very little rain. As a result, the trade's been expecting USDA to lower their weekly crop condition rating, and those expectations have proven correct as the good to excellent portion of the corn crop was down 3% to 53%, and the good to excellent portion of the bean crop was down 5 to 53% yesterday. There continues to be negotiations regarding any reopening of the Black Sea export corridor, but so far no agreement has been reached. Russia has countered with promises of up to 50,000 metric tons of free grain to the 6 most affected African countries and big discounts of up to 1 million metric tons on grain to Turkey for the countries with the greatest need. Corpus Christi's public elevator in ADM is open this week for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 10:45. Timco Houston is open this week from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle. Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how'd the sheep and goats sale?
That went real well, Larry. We got right around at 2,000. Didn't catch very many this morning. It was a little slower, but the old market sure was good all the way through. Some of those better lambs, towards the end of the sale bring up to close to $3, so I thought that was awful good. Quoted them quite a bit higher. Goat kids, it was steady all the way through. It was probably 10 higher than last week, but all the way through, even some of those plainer goats sold maybe $20 higher. So I thought we got along real good on the sheep and goat end. Didn't have any numbers, so everybody jumped in there and needed a few, and it made a market.
How about the cattle side? What's it going to be?
Boy, it was slow earlier, and they're starting to trickle in now. But it was awful hot down here, so we're still thinking somewhere around 800 to 1,000. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see how it plays out the rest of the evening and early in the morning when it's cool, and see how many we catch.
Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We did sheep and goats today, cattle on Wednesday. Tell everybody how to contact you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves for yesterday. The National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, $1.48 higher in the Friday report at $93.70. USDA estimates the weekly hog slaughter under federal inspection, 2.338 million head through Saturday. Neighbor, as we look toward the beef side of the meat equation, we'll see that wholesale box prices, $314.49 in the choice and $290.29 in the select, 70 cents and $1.04 increase respectively. The ribs, $521.74 in the choice, $442.61 in the select. Best cash, $178 to $179 in the south, mostly $182 in the north. There's your meats. We're on the line with Brian Lensman, Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's the sale shaping up for Wednesday?
Kind of anticipating that 800 to 900. Going to be pretty heavy on cows again this week. Like I said, it's just everybody's starting to kind of just cull through stuff and figure out where they need to be when winter gets here. So, but sounds like the cow market and calf market, it's all still plenty strong. And this dry weather it's past creeping up on us. But those plainer cattle, that's the first place where you're going to see pressure on them, and we probably ain't far from it. So.
Yep. Sheep and goat side, what's it looking like?
Sheep and goats kind of anticipating that 700 on those. And, like I said, we're gaining a little ground on the kids and the lambs. I think it'll be all right.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Brian.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
See you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye. I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir. Sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Looks like it's about 6:45 on Tuesday evening, looking toward the Wednesday sale. What's it look like, Carl?
Pretty much a mirror image of what we had last week. Probably around 1,000 head. Probably about 200 cows. 800 calves. Calves are going to be good. They're coming off some good ranches and some bigger numbers of calves. So the quality is going to be really good.
What's the shiniest consignment of calves you've seen?
We're going to have about 100 calves that are black baldies. Everything's got a knife cut, ready to go, and they're peas in the pod. We're going to deal a lot of those calves up, and they'll sell really well.
How about the keeper side of the cows? Anything to talk about there?
There's a few younger cows here. They'll bring a lot of money. But a lot of people are just kind of culling around the edges, Larry, and
Right.
they're trying to get rid of some stuff they don't want to feed.
Right. Make the hay and the grass that we've got last longer.
That's exactly right.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl Herman.
My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings or Lexington area, call Max Edmund, 540-8676.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panels. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard-duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle working pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store, call 210-624-2000, or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6, and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays, 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteel.com. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. Neighbor, it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. And I want to remind your listeners we've got plenty of good bulls available for sale or lease. We're leasing bulls just about every day or two. And we've got all the popular breeds, but don't wait too late to reserve them. That way we can keep them handy for you. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _ Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, C-A-S-A-S, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Holly Mutt Smith, owner of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreages. Holly, you've got a question for South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been searching high and low, and I've talked to many ranch brokers, but I'm coming up short.
What's the problem, Holly?
A lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of brokers don't return calls or update listings, and I've got buyers ready to find their perfect Texas ranch.
Don't all agents put those properties online?
Many do, but the problem is these properties aren't always updated if they sell or are taken off market. So what does that do? It wastes a lot of people's time. Right now, we have buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas counties. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their large acreage ranches in McMullen, Atascosa, Live Oak, Duval, LaSalle, Wilson, Frio, and Medina counties to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, we've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where we're at with this. If you list your property with us, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I am tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
Holly, how can they reach you?
They can call me directly at 210-827-6271, and I give you my word, I will call you back. Or they can visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pierce Hall Livestock. Kelly, how's the sale looking?
Oh, looks like I have a decent run, Larry. Got about 300 on hand right now. Looks like about close to 100 cows and bulls. So I'm expecting somewhere probably close to 500 tomorrow. Do have one pretty good set of calves and yearlings in there, about to sell 60 head off of one place. Going to weigh kind of 5 to 6 something. All been worked, mostly black calves, but not much as far as cows go, mostly just packer cows, not really any kind of using cows as of yet. But anyway, it looked like shaping up to be a pretty good little run. Like I said, somewhere around 500.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Kelly Thigpen.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile numbers 334-1047. Website's FierceAllLivestock.com.
Kelly, thanks for the call.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, quick reminder about the upcoming Farm and Ranch Equipment Sale, Lutz Auction Service, Saturday, September the 9th, 2023, 9 a.m., Highway 90 West, D'Hanis, Texas. Tractors like a John Deere 4250, a John Deere 4020, a Case I-8 75 484 with a loader. How about a Kubota M8540? How about construction equipment like a Cat DM dozer or a 2008 Peterbilt semi with the title? There'll be lots and lots more of hay equipment, miscellaneous equipment like grain drills, things like livestock panels and equipment, skid steer attachments, roofing tin, vehicles, pipe, feed troughs, water troughs, etc. Lutz Auction Service, September the 9th, Highway 90 there west of D'Hanis, 830-931-4312. Dwayne Lutz, Texas Auction License 13075. www.equipmentfacts.com, www.salesbybud.com, LutzAuctionService.com. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. Phil, how'd the sale go?
It was good, Larry. We wound up with $12.82. The market might have been a little cheaper in spots, but it was good overall, so it was good.
Walk the pins with me.
All right, your steers 300 back, average $246, brought up to $3. 3 to 4 weights $235 to $285. 4 to 5 weights $232 to $285. 5 to 6 weights $219 to $255. 6 to 7 weights $213 to $242.5. 7 to 8 weights $209 to $235. Your heifer mates 300 back, average $232, brought up to $270. 3 to 4 weights $212 to $265. 4 to 5 weights $211 to $250. 5 to 6 weights $206 to $265. 6 to 7 weights $199 to $240. 7 to 8 weights $160 to $215. Your bull yearling 7 to 850 pounds $150 to $225. 850 to 1,000 pounds $110 to $202.5. Your high yielding bulls $115 to $126. Medium yielding bulls $1 to $1.14. Your high yielding cows 95 to $115. Medium yielding cows 75 to 90. Little thin cows 30 to 70. We had a few pairs. Not much to choose from. They had some little longhorn pairs and stuff from $650 to $1675, and your bred cows $800 to $1,500.
Well, did anybody in the crowd say they were going to bring some back next week?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've had some calls, so they'll be bringing them again. I think it'll be kind of like it was the week before. Somewhere around 1,600 to 1,800, something like that.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it, Phil. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weisach and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year, the rancher would spray us with herbicide, and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weisach is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed Mesquite and Weisach control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in September, D's plus 110, 1064, Houston 1073, Progresso 1011, Brownsville 1082. Yellow corn to Corpus, September, D's plus 2506, we'll call Houston 526, Progresso 566. Wheat to Houston in September, D's plus a dime, 734 and a half. Beans to Houston, August-September delivery, November less 70, 1295. Texas cotton, 1,034 bale of East Texas and South Texas, 738 bale of West Texas and Oklahoma. That's 1,772 total bales. Prices ran from $83.12 on the high side to $80.75 on the low side. The average, I guess, about $81.83. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening to our 14 Down on the Farm affiliated station.